How's it going? I'm Jonathan Tamayo and I'm a journalist. I'm 23 years old. I'm a Filipino-American. My family's actually from Hawaii, but I was born and raised right here in Southern California. I went to school at Pepperdine University in Malibu, where I studied broadcast news and television production. I come from a strong local news background. I worked as an anchor, reporter, and a producer for Newswaves 26, which is Malibu's only local news station. The biggest story I covered was the Southern California wildfires back in 2007, and my own house was threatened by the flames, so it was tough to balance protecting my own home and producing and reporting a newscast at the same time, but we all learned a lot from that experience, and I think we put out some quality work. I was also lucky enough to co-create, co-produce, and co-host my own talk show called Manways, and I guess you could say it's a mix between ABC's The View and Comedy Central's The Man Show. But basically we talked about anything and everything from sports, politics, entertainment, to how to grill that perfect burger and camping trips. So it was a lot of fun, had a good time. I don't know exactly when I decided I want to be a journalist. I know I just really like telling stories, whether that's fiction or nonfiction, and I'm the type of person that always needs to know what's going on. And growing up in the LA area, surrounded by the entertainment industry, I kind of just fused my love with film and television into journalism and got into broadcast news. Then I spent a summer living and interning in London at LBC News, which is a radio station over there. And I got to cover everything from art exhibits to investigating murder press conferences. I also got to follow Prince Charles around for a whole day. So that was when I actually knew that this is something I could do every single day. I don't have a specific beat or expertise that I cover, but I do like to report stories on just your everyday people. I think it's fascinating and inspiring to hear how just ordinary people overcome all of their hardships. And those are the awesome stories that I like to cover. In college, I got to spend a year studying abroad in Florence, Italy. And while I was there, I got to travel to Turkey and to Egypt and pretty much all over Europe. So I got to meet and talk with all different kinds of people from different backgrounds and cultures, and it gave me this really unique perspective on the world. I also spent a week living in an orphanage in this place called Monte Cristi in the Dominican Republic, and I was there to teach English to high school kids, but I think in the end they ended up teaching me more than I taught them. All of my travels have given me this unique perspective and understanding of other cultures and backgrounds. So I try to bring that knowledge into any story that I'm reporting on. I believe there's more than one side to every story, which is why I'm so excited to work for the VJ movement. I think their news philosophy of getting to the heart of the story instead of cramming facts and expert opinion into a minute 30 package makes a lot more sense. So with all that said, think of me as your own personal reporter in Southern California. If there's anything in my area that you think's interesting or you want to know more about, just let me know and I'll get back to you. This has been Jonathan Tamayo, signing off. Talk to you guys later.